Okay, so I have to admit something real quick. I have been getting hooked on the webpage Welcome Home, and I'm sure you've heard of it. A new update recently came out, and I checked it out on the website. And I guess since because I don't have a desktop, all I have is my cell phone, I couldn't get the full experience. But a YouTuber, I think you pronounce his or her name as Vesdes, I think. If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. You guys need to see this. Okay, so this is the video I just watched with the new update, and the YouTuber is right there, Vesdes. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm very sorry. But okay, the point of Welcome Home is basically it's a website about a neighborhood, and each house has a certain neighbor, and I find it really cute and interesting. But one of the houses, this house right here, the red one, belongs to the neighbor called Wally Darling, and his house is kind of alive, and sometimes all the neighbors are aware that the house is alive. But for the past few years, though, one of the neighbors, he's the mailman. His name is Eddie Deer. Eddie Deer. And he's the mailman. Years ago, when this website first came to be. Okay, this is the website. This is the neighborhood. And this website used to have, like, I guess you can say, like, an ask box. Like, you could ask the neighbors questions or tell them something about yourself, and they would reply. But then it closed. And Eddie, right here, this is him, this is Eddie Deer. He began to, I want to say, shut down and not really be himself because he's the mailman. And with no mail, what's his job? And he kind of began to shut down a little bit. This new update, and actually, before I say that, there's a little more to it. One of the times, I'm sorry, there's just so much to this. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. On this webpage, there's sometimes like bugs you could click, and they would have a little video of all the characters and neighbors talking to each other. And one of the videos showed Eddie trying to like make a delivery of his own. Like instead of waiting for the other neighbors to say, "Hey, I would like this. Could you get me that?" and whatnot. It kind of really, he began to have like a mental breakdown because no one was telling him to do his job, and he began to shut down. But as he was, Matt Pat Film or Game Theory. Yeah, Game Theory, definitely Game Theory. He has so many videos on this, and he did a really good job explaining this. And that's actually one of the reasons why I got so hooked on this. Yeah. But this is new right here. I think I just learned about this website not too long ago, so I never really got all the details. But there are footprints right here at this house, which is Julie Joyful. The new update is about her. There has been some videos about her. I want to say somehow she's starting to go through her mental breakdown. Matt Pat's theory is that home is like taking down the neighbors one by one. That's his theory, and I want to say by knowing what I know so far and this website, I would say it's accurate. And Julie is as it says right here, the most cheerful neighbor in the Welcome Home neighborhood. But this is her voice. Hang on.
How about we all play a game? I just thought of a new one.
That's her voice. And but in the videos that I just showed you from that YouTuber Vestes, her voice actually changes a little bit. Like it doesn't really, like it's still her, but it's not really her voice. Like it sounds different. And she just doesn't sound as happy as she used to be. And she starts talking to this flower that hasn't bloomed yet. But as she talks to it, I guess there's a voice we hear, and I want to say it's the voice in her head. And it sounds like she is like, Julie is known as a rainbow monster. And she has siblings, like she has a family, some sisters and brothers. And they're known to really like bloom and have these powers in springtime, if I'm understanding correctly. And Julie doesn't really have that. And she just watch the video I showed you, check out this website, and you'll see what I mean. Because to me, this is just crazy. And again, the video, not mine. This website, not mine. Just want to clarify that. Okay, this is Vestes' video, and this is where she starts to have her breakdown. Like, I already showed you guys what her voice is. I think this is the voice in her head.
My family came to watch. My brothers and sisters are rainbow monsters too. You've probably heard of them. They're always the talk of springtime. I wonder if they like... What would my family say? One flower. It's just one flower.
That's the voice in her head.
Wilting fields. Dead fields. I would have invited you. Really, I would have. But I don't think you could have come. We're pretty far away from Sally's stage. You probably didn't hear anything either. That's too bad. If I can't make a flower bloom, if I can't bring springtime around, what would I do? Will I have to leave? Will I have to go back? I just... Do you know that song by now? Can you hear it? I think I'm gonna go. I'll come back. You'll be gone.
What I think is happening here is, first, it was Eddie because he didn't really have much of a job anymore. And now Julie, I think what's going on with her is 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed. 1, 2, 3. I think, if I understand correctly, she is known to bloom. She hibernates. That has been confirmed. She hibernates in the winter, and she is awake in spring. Same with her siblings. Same with her siblings. But her siblings, if I understand correctly, have powers with springtime. Like one controls the sun, one controls nature. She doesn't really have one. And I think she might feel left out that she isn't having like some kind of spring power. And as you heard, the voice in her head, at least I think it's a voice in her head, which I think home is linked to, by the way. It's basically saying that if she can't find a way to be a part of spring, like make spring bloom, she's not a rainbow monster, or she might have to go back to her original home instead of her neighborhood. That's what I think she meant when she said, "Do I have to go back?" Her name is Julie Joyful. Joyful. And yet we're hearing her being distressed. Like, you heard it. You heard it. Like, that is anxiety. I just want to say my own thoughts of this matter. Let me know what you think in the comments.